Hey, Beady Besties. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Happy Wednesday. It is very, very early Wednesday morning. It's about quarter after 12 here. But guys, that's just how we roll. We like to kind of film at night. It's a little bit more quiet. But yeah, so how are you guys? I hope you had an amazing couple days. Things were okay here, guys. We had a little bit of crap weather yesterday, so but other than that, we were hanging in there. All right, my friends, we got a lot to look at today, guys. I have like six packages sitting next to me for our perusal, my friends, for our perusal. Yes, we are probably going to make something at the end of this video, but guys, just a little, it's probably going to be a longer video. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful. When I stop struggling, I float. How beautiful is that? I have a feeling that somebody needed to see this today. So there you go, my beautiful friend. I hope that helped you. All right, my loves. Well, I don't even know where to start. Well, first I'm going to start with some friend mail, with some bestie friend mail. This is from our beautiful friend Jodie. Now, guys, full disclosure, I did open this already. But I do want to share with you some of the things that Jodie sent me. And this is, I'm going to put my little fancy palette. This is Jodie Kranz from This Beaded Life. Y'all know Jodie, but if you don't, I will leave Jodie's information in the box. Guys, we also have a Facebook group. Well, Jodie does, but I'm a moderator. So if y'all want to come over and join that group. All right, guys. So first we have this little, and I think Jodie made this. Look how cute. So she glued or resined, I'm not 100% sure. This little seahorse. How sweet is that? Jodie, did you make this? Because this also looks like it could have been something that Miss Wendy made as well, which I think is absolutely amazing. So that's beautiful. Guys, speaking about This Beaded Life, why am I putting it in the bag? Let me leave it out so we can all look at these beautiful things together. Miss Jodie has hit 40,000 subscribers, you guys. So we're gonna have a big party over there happening soon. And I'll tell you what, my friends, it could not happen to a lovelier person. Jodie is just absolutely amazing. She is one of my favorite people on this entire planet. I can't say enough good things about her. She truly has become, somebody who is very, very important to me. And, and I'm so happy about that. So, she sent me this. So she bought a couple things from Broke Girl Beads, which, by the way, guys, we're going to be looking at some, Broke Girl Bead stuff. And she bought some, the tear or wear, that's what it was. And, so she bought a couple of finished pieces. And then she had us, Danielle, Kirk, and I, she had us choose some of the necklaces so we could, do a wear or tear party. And so this is what I chose. And I really specifically chose this necklace for these fish. They're like they're carved shell fish. Not shellfish, they're regular fish, but they're made out of carved shell. And guys, if you know anything about me, I love fish beads. I'll probably do these with a cat design. Speaking of which, that's a really good idea because beautiful Miss Kristen Henning sent me the Bargain Bead Box cat bundle, one of the anniversary bundles, the cat bundle. Yeah, she spoiled me with it. So I might use those fish with some of those projects. All right. And then Miss Jodie also sent me some pearls, you guys. She knows I love a good pearl. And these are kind of my favorite because they have like the lines around them. And I know sometimes the lines cause the quality to not, I guess, it makes the quality a lesser grade. But these are my favorite when they have the lines like that because for me, they just tell such a story, right? Like each one of those little guys just tells such a beautiful story. And I love when they have those little lines. That's from when they were either particles were spinning around inside the shell, causing the lines, or the pearls themselves were spinning around against like sand and stuff, causing the lines. But I always forget which one is which, but absolutely stunning. And what like I said, guys, Jodie is just such a thoughtful person. And then she sent me some of this eyelite. So this is from the Gemstone Beads of the Month Club, and I don't get that. But Jodie was nice enough to share some of her eyelite, and I have no eyelite in my stash at all, my friends, at all. So our love, spread the wealth, my friends. Look at this eyelite. Oh, I gotta get a dish, don't I? Speaking about dishes, guys, Kristen also sent me a new dish. This dish is also from Kristen, but she sent me a new dish. So we have, this is the eyelite, and it looks like these are, I'll just put a couple out here because I don't know. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fuss too much. Guys, sorry about all the Band-Aids. Oh, here we go. I had a lot of anxiety yesterday with the weather and stuff. Oh, the bottom just fell out. Are you serious? Okay, that's all right. And I did some, I think I got them. Well, there's one. I think I'll get the other one. I think it rolled under the desk. But look at this color. It's like a denim blue. Inside, it's fascinating because inside the tube, it looks almost like a black or like a gray black, but it's definitely like a purplish blue. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. But anyway, yeah, so guys, I have anxiety disorder, and one of the things that I do, I'm afraid to put something back in there, is I pick at my skin and especially my fingers when I have a lot of anxiety. And a lot of times I don't realize I'm even doing it. I just do it. And so I do apologize for that. All right. That is so cool. All right, so we have those for like a nugget, and then let's look at these are like a rondelle, a faceted, super faceted. Oh, look at those. Those are so pretty. That color is really, really pretty. Look at that one's really purple, more purple, and that one's like more blue. Ooh, those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if we can get them back in. The Tic Tacs. The little Tic Tacs. Oh, Jodie, I'm definitely going to, what? Oh, I'm definitely going to, come on, dude. I'm definitely going to make something special with these. I'm not going to pour these out. Can you see those are just little tiny baby faceteds? Like little 2.5, 3 millimeter ones. Really pretty. And then we have some more little babies. Oh, they're even smaller. Oh, they're cubes. Look at the cubes. Ooh, look at those tiny cubes. Tiny, tiny cubes. Guys, I gotta start. Oh, you know, I didn't bring my machine out. I gotta start making some theme songs around here. Because you know your girl just loves to sing. Look at those. They're like a faceted nugget. I've never seen a faceted nugget like that. That is super cool. Do you see those facets? I've never seen like a faceted nugget. That's just so cool. All right, that's amazing. I would love to get this Beads of the Month Club. I just can't afford it right now. But guys, I am going to probably subscribe to the Beads to Live By Club when that goes up for renewal. Because I think she said every 3 months. I think I'm going to sign up for that. Because it's cool. And my friends do it. And all my friends are cool. And I just want to be cool. So here we got, and these are just amazing. I didn't open this little baggie because I wanted to keep some mystery about it. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these metal beads. Oh, there's a moon and a star, and there's a bunch of suns and some of those. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, there's a moon on one side and a sun on the other. Are you serious? That's fabulous. Look at that. We could have all moons. We could do 2 moons and 2 suns. We could do whatever we want. That's amazing. Well, And then, oh my gosh, stick pearls. Are these stick pearls? Jodie. Oh, I've been looking for stick pearls for so long, and they're so expensive. Oh my gosh, they are stick pearls. And they have this beautiful oil slick. Oh my gosh, Jodie, these are perfect. Girl, look at those. Gemma, could you not do your toilette on the other desk? Thank you. Over here with her little bits and jigglies hanging out, just licking herself like, you know, it's just a casual Sunday morning over here. Gemma, put it away. Oh my gosh. Okay. And last but not least, and what I love so much about Jodie is there's just so much to love, but she's like, she is probably one of the most thoughtful, her and Danielle are probably two of the most thoughtful people I know. And she knows how much I love cloisonne. And oh my gosh, when I pulled this strand out, guys, I played with it in my hands. I just went up and down every bead, and I just looked at it for like a couple minutes, just doing this kind of stuff, because I'm just absolutely in love with this. Hold on a second, Gemma, stop. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't want to have to close my door, because then it's going to be me here in like a lobster boil. But look at the butterflies. And I love cloisonne so much because it reminds me of like my grandparents, who were very, very proud Polish people. And my grandmother had a lot of like Polish tchotchkes and Polish pottery. Gemma, that's enough, ma'am. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. But she had a lot of like Polish tchotchkes and pottery and these kind of beads. And even though I know they're like cloisonne, I guess that's like a French descent. I'm not really sure, but they just always reminded me of my grandmother's pottery and her little tchotchkes and all that stuff. Here we have a little bag of just all kinds of different rounds. And these are, again, from the Broke Girl Beads. So just look at this. Just like all different colors. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love. Gemma, I'm telling you, my friend, we're going to be having words soon. And then there's these little, I think these are stars on here. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. Jodie, Jodie, Jodie. Jodie, you get my soul, girl. You really, really get my soul. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Just amazing. So yeah, that was my love mail from Miss Jodie, and I absolutely love everything. Everything is so thoughtful. Like, you know, guys, she's just an amazing human being. Truly. And if you're watching this, Jodie, girl, you are looking so beautiful today, my friend. Is that a new shirt you're wearing? I'll tell you what, your eyes are looking sparkling and blue, 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 my friend. Have a good day at work today, love. But sometimes Jodie and I like to leave her little messages, because she'll watch my videos in the morning when she's getting ready for work, and I like to let her know how beautiful she's looking today. All right, so speaking about Jodie and Broke Girl Beads, you guys, I did do a couple little purchases, my first couple purchases over there, Broke Girl Beads, and I don't know how much I spent, but it was not a lot, and I feel like I got some really good deals. Oh my gosh, first, are we seeing the color here? So, just, let's see if I can try to understand. I don't know what is what and what costs what, but everything I think total was, because I still had a couple dollars left over, guys. If you sign up on Whatnot, and this is where Broke Girl Beads is on Whatnot, you get like a $15 credit if you're newly signing up. And so some of this was covered by my $15 credit. I think altogether, everything was like $9 or something. I don't really remember, but that was mostly covering shipping. So here we have a couple things, and here is her information and when she does her auctions, guys. So if you want to take a screenshot and come back to that later. And this is a little thank you gift, which looks like a really cute earring kit. So we will put that over in the kit box for when Call needs an emergency kit to play with. And then let's look. So these are a couple of things I got. So this was one lot. So these were two things in one lot. And these are shell. And mostly everything I got here is going to be shell. Well, I've got two shell. These shell. These are pearls, and then that's soapstone. So look at these really pretty coins. Just a really pretty shell coin. I mean, they're not like a grade A coin or anything like that, but they're very pretty. I think that would make a really nice in a bracelet, or, you know, just as an accent. And then also also in that same auction were these green ones, and I'm just in love with these green ones. Can we just look at these for a second, my friends? They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that one. Gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. And I think this was one lot. I think this was like a $3 for this. So that's pretty, I think it's worth it. I think these just, and I love these together. I was like, ooh, it's kind of giving Wicked vibes. Loving that. So I might do a project with these together, but I thought they were really, really pretty. And then we have these pearls. So these are just little, and I got these because of the color, and I think these were only like $3. I couldn't believe that nobody else wanted these. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I think most of the bids start out at $2. Yeah, so I think I won this one for $3, which means only one other person bid, which I was kind of shocked because they're just adorable. I love this avocado green color. And they're just little baby pearls. Yeah, I think they're pretty. I think they're worth $3. Here is my soapstone. You guys, I love soapstone. I don't know why. I just do. Carved soapstone. And that's what these are. These are carved soapstone. And what I love about these two is the holes. Where's your hole? The holes are rather large. So we can string these onto some leather and maybe do some knotting. You guys know I've been working on my barrel knots. So, but these are just beautiful. And they just have some carvings around them. It's just a design. It's just a fancy little scrolly design. But sometimes they'll have like animals carved into them, all different shapes. But those are beautiful. I think I got these for $4, and they are 14 millimeter, and I got 12 of them. And like I said, I think that would be really pretty on some leather. And then this was, I thought these were so pretty. So this was, I think I got this for $4, which I was really shocked again. Look at this. So they're back to back, but guys, these are the little shells that they have like the little spirals. Look at those. Every single one has that little spiral, and they're just all different shapes. Look at that little baby one. We got some bigger ones, and I think, are they graduated? No, but there are some really, really large ones here. Like, look, and they all have that little spiral. So this should be fun deciding, because they look really cute stacked up next to each other. But I also really love that spiral detail. So it'll be interesting to see what I decide to do with these. But I just thought for $3, heck yes. And then last but not least, and this is brand new. This was the label that was on it. I took it off. But Jodie, if you're listening, cover your ears, girl. Put the earmuffs on. But she had a couple of these were brand new. And I just thought that was gorgeous. It says pray every day. And I know my beautiful friend Jodie is, she's a very spiritual person. You know, she's just a beautiful Christian woman. So I thought this would be lovely. So as a thank you for everything that she does, I think we're going to turn that into something lovely for our friend Jodie. So that, my friends, is our Broke Girl Beads haul, and I thought that was a lot of fun, interesting stuff. All right, what should we do next, Call? Let's bring in our Homestrung Jewelry stuff. What's this? Oh, that's that bag. So, guys, Homestrung Jewelry, they had a yard sale. I think it was last Saturday was the party line. So the Saturday before that, they had a yard sale. And I had got a few items. There was some problems with the website, so I didn't quite get everything, I don't think. But I got enough, my friends. Trust me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. But here's my here's my invoice. And I spent like $21. So, I mean, that's not bad. And that's including shipping. So, guys, I think I did really good. So first, let's look at these. We got some of these textured leather scraps. And that's the back. They have this backing. And I thought these would be pretty. We could maybe cut out some designs and do some, make some earrings or something like that, make some components, or we could maybe also use them in our resin journey. So these were leather fabric, $2. And I don't know, there might have been another piece when I pre-cut all my bags, you know, to make it easier for us. And when I went to move them over, all this stuff out of this one slipped and went under my desk. So I'm not sure. There might be a fourth one under my desk somewhere, but that's what we got there. And I think these colors are going to be really pretty for the fall. These are gorgeous fall colors. You got your chocolate, your cranberry, and your like emerald. So that's perfect. All right. So let's look at what Kyle got in here. Ooh, look at those sparkly sparklies. Oh my God, my breath just left my body for a second. Holy smokes. Are you seeing? Why did I only get one of these? Why, Kyle, did you only get one of these? So this is a crystal cone in teal. My friends, this was a doll hair. Okay, I probably should have got 7. Look at that color. Oh my. So you have this really, it's a tapered cone shape. So it's a little bit flared up here at the top, and then it tapers down to a smaller cylindrical shape. Those are stunning. I should have ordered 7 more. Absolutely. Let's move these over to the side. Okay. Wow. All right, let's look at, we got crystal cubes. Oh, these are some that were in they were in the box extras from this past box, the anniversary box. I got a couple more of these cubes because I'm just obsessed with them. I love that like steely blue color. So pretty. Okay, so we'll just leave those. Well, we'll put them here. And you got 6 of those cubes for 90 cents. Again, I don't know why I only got 1 bag. I'm not really sure. Maybe I was trying to this be on a budget. I really don't know, but I probably should have got 12 more. All right, so next we're going to look at some crystal tubes in 3 colors, and I got 2 of those, and one is in metallic AB rose, and one is in metallic AB green, and they're just little babies. Just little baby. There's your rose, and there's your green. And these were $2 each. It doesn't say the size, but they're really small. I would say they're probably like 4 millimeters long. Very pretty. Maybe 5, but they're thin. These are going to make a gorgeous little accent bead. You guys, I love metallic beads. What about you? Do you guys love metallic beads? Like, I just want all the metallic beads. As you'll see, I have some more metallic selections coming up. All right, next we have our gold head pins, which were 100 head pins. And guys, I didn't even have to know, like, I already knew these were going to be good head pins that don't have, like, that the feet aren't making left-hand turns, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, those are really nice. And just a pretty light gold, these 100 of these. And this was $1 for 100. Again, I should have got more. Guys, I was really limited in myself apparently this day. That's crazy. Next, we're gonna have some turquoise magnesite drops, and these were $1.50. And I just thought these were really pretty. I thought these would make really pretty earrings. Sorry about all the Sharpie all over my fingers. I was like blocking out addresses. Those are, oh, they feel really nice too. Look how pretty they are. So you have all these drops, and you get several here. So let's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 drops. And I just thought they would, like I said, I thought they would be really pretty earrings. We can maybe do like a front piece on a necklace, do some chain and drop some drops there. I don't know. I really like them though. Well, we'll leave them here. Very pretty. All right, and then we got some, ooh, the lanterns. So these are crystal lanterns in teal blue. We get 25 pieces, and these were $2.25. And first of all, this blue is my favorite. Teal and capri blue are my favorite blues. And I love these lantern shapes. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that color. It's gorgeous. And it's very close to this color. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. All right. Moving on, we're going to look at some stars, and these are also extras from the from this anniversary box. I got a couple more of these gorgeous stars because they are just so beautiful. And this is really, guys, this is really nice glass. Like, this is smooth, like, nice, thick, weighty glass. This isn't like your crip crap, you know, your crip crap chipped up glass. This is just gorgeous. How much were these stars? $1.35 or 90 cents. Oh, Kyle, you should have got 3 more bags. I know. Why did I put them back in the bag? Oh my gosh, guys. We're on the struggle bus today. Look at this palette. That's cute. All right, next we're going to look at some glass crackle blue black 8mm. We get 20 of these. They were $1. And I thought these were really pretty too. And I thought these would look interesting with the stars. I thought, ooh. So here they are. Oh, that's a really pretty blue color. We got another dish. Hold on. Oh, that's my chair. Getting the other dish, my friends. Give me 1 second. Here we go. That's a beautiful color. Oh my gosh. Look at that color. And I just thought that these stars would look really pretty. Let's put the stars in here. Look at that. Oh, I was right. I was so right. That's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I did good, my friends. I did so good. I did so good. What did I drop? All right. You know how good I did, friends? Hold on a second. Okay. But we're not done. I got one more of those little orphan girls that were also in our box. So this way I could make earrings. So there she is. The little blue with the pigtails. We got one in the box. So I ordered a second one so I could make some sweet little earrings with her. And then I got 2 selections of leather. And that one was only $1.80. And then these are 1.5mm and you get a yard of each. And these are $1. So we have sky blue and medium blue. I don't have to take those out, guys. You can see the colors there. So yeah, so this was my Gemstone Orphanage, guys. All this was 20 bucks, and I didn't even use my discount because I get like a 30% discount for being a moderator and stuff. And I didn't even use my discount. So, I mean, this is a bargain. All this for 20 bucks, and that's including shipping? Yes. Yes, that's absolutely magical. Okay, friends, I'll be right back. Okay, friends, and we're back. And next, speaking about extras, we are going to look at some Sam's bead box extras. Ooh, what's all that? I'm not sure what that is. Put that to the side. All right. All right, so I spent $61.50 here at Sam's Bead Shop. I'm going to put this aside because I'm not sure what that is. That might be a kit or something that I ordered. I don't really know. All right, let's get some scissors. Oh my goodness, college just dropped, guys. This is just dropping everything today. And I'm not going to try to save the bubble because I'm at this point just overfloweth with bubble. Oh, excuse me. Anywho's, yeah, I used to be like real diligent with the bubble, you guys, but we are not in a bubble shortage, so we're just gonna go ahead and tear that bubble open. Candy, thank you, Sam. Sam is the man. And guys, oh, I forgot. I will link everybody's stuff. I will link the Gemstone Orphanage. I'll link Sam, Jodie. We've got SilverSilk coming up, guys. We've got all of the things. So let's go ahead and look at what Kyle ordered. And some of these are going to be box extras. And some of them are not. So first let's look at these. Oh my gosh. So these are like the ones that we got in the box, the Shoreline Stroll, except these are in a different color. And I thought, oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And again, they're that like matte sea glass texture. Oh, just stunning. Look at that color. Oh, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right, and then from the bead box, let's pull out the bead box extras. So, Carl got a lot of extras. Carl got a lot of extras, my friends. Sure did. Sure did. Jesus, I think this is all extras. Okay, except for those two. Well, these are extras too, but just in a different color. So let's look at the stuff that wasn't extra in the box. Let's look at before I break it. Ooh, this was a beautiful ceramic scallop shell. Focal. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that glaze. Oh, it's got some like blue up there. Can you see that little bit of blue? That's gorgeous. There's your drill hole. That's a nice hole. We could probably put that on some kind of cording. Oh, let's leave it out, Carl. Leave it out. Okay, there we go. Oh, guys, my glasses are fogging up again. And let's look at these last, because these are probably going to be my favorite thing. So we'll put those aside. All right, guys. So you know, in the box we got the coin shells, the shell coin charms with the sea star, and we got them in gold. Sam was also offering them in silver. So there we have these in silver, and there's a couple on the front. That's what the back looks like. So they're just as beautiful as the ones in the box, just in silver. Beautiful. And so we could do some earrings with these. We could do maybe a charm bracelet or something with those. That was how much they cost. Guys, my glasses are fogging up. I gotta wipe the sweat off my face. It is beastly humid in here. All right, and then I got two of these. These were the English cut matte teal in the 3.5 millimeter, and these were also in the box. And I got two strands because these were probably one of my favorite beads in the box, and I just really love this color. And I love this size for spacers and like, you know, just in maybe earring designs and stuff. So yeah, so we got two more strands of those. And then we also got another pair of these conch shells, because I had to have another pair. Because I was going to use the other ones for earrings, but then I had different thoughts. But then when I saw that he was putting these up in the extras, I said, oh, why make choices when I can have both? And look, this one has a little bit more of a size difference, so these will probably be pendants. But, oh, they're absolutely stunning. Look at those. So pretty. Yes. Love. Also, guys, I got some more of these long bicones in the peridot. I made earrings with these the other day, and I picked up a second strand because I just thought they were gorgeous, and I thought they might be a fun project with these. So I said yes. So these three things, we might be making a bracelet with this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Also, from extras from the box, we got our Starburst flowers, teal gold, 12.5. I didn't even cut my other strand open yet, but I already knew, guys. I already knew I wanted more of these. So now I just have a bunch of extra, and that is a-okay with me. I probably should have ordered two of these, because that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. All right. And then, of course, you guys will remember, I used all of these in a bracelet design, so I was like, I want more. So these are also box extras. These are our 2-hole, and I probably should have showed you the package. 2-hole, flat back coin, matte teal, slate freeform. These all look pretty good to me. Look at this, my friends. Look at that. And then I also ordered these leaves, mint gold. And again, I did cut this strand open, but I haven't made anything with them yet. On camera, anyway. I think they're the same. If they're not, they might be. These are actually, I think, a little bit different. But 15 pieces, I just thought they were really, really pretty. I love this green color. I love any green color, if we're being honest. But, oh, this is giving me such vibes here. Ooh, look how it's like, oh, that's so pretty. Like, some of them are darker than others. Like, oh, I love that. And then finally from the box, you guys remember we got these in the antique bronze, I think is what we're... So anyway, I ordered the Nautilus links in copper. Nope, that's not the one. $2.95, there it is, the Nautilus links. So I ordered those in copper, and then I also ordered the scallop pendants. I also ordered those in copper as well. There's that. Look how beautiful in copper. So this was my vision. I was having a copper and seashore vision here, and I just absolutely love all of this. And I'm not sure what this is. Let me look at my slip. It is a free gift. Oh, it's a party favor. Oh, how cute. Oh, I do remember the strand, but I didn't know. There's more than a strand in here, guys. So this was a really nice party favor. Thank you, Sam's Bead Shop. Oh my goodness. So they were having their Gem Fest, and I knew about this. I had forgot about it, but I knew this was a free gift. If you spent, I think, over $50, you could claim this. And this is a check glass hex cut olive white. Look at that. It matches this palette perfect. Like, it was just, Gemma, ma'am, can you not? Thank you. Like, it was just meant to go with this palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Guys, we're gonna make, I don't know about today, but this is gonna be a project. I'm telling you, I want to keep all of this. This is, maybe not these, but I'm thinking this is gonna be a project. All right, and then we also got a little party bag. How cute is this? Got little stickers in there and some tea and a little, look at the little chapstick. I love the little chaps. I think that's chapstick. That's so sweet. And we also got some stickers. Little jemmies, and we got a tea. Look how, oh, Sam's Bead Shop. Thank you. And of course the Werthers. We have to get our little sweet treats in here, my friends. Little sweet treats. So there, oh guys, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, I put this over to the side. So this was a fancy Jasper Hishis, and I had to have it. And this was actually a wait list. Like, hold on for 1 second. Miss Gemma, can you stop? My goodness. I didn't quite hit the button in time on it. And guys, this is why it's good to do wait list stuff, because I still put myself on the wait list anyway. And by the time it was ready to check out, this was back in my cart. So apparently somebody had decided, you know, maybe at the end of the sale, they had to do some fine tuning in their cart, which, listen, your girl does it like it's her job, okay? And they maybe put these back, and then they went into my cart. So love these, absolutely stunning. So there's our Sam's Bead Box haul. Yeah, we're gonna look at SilverSilk next. So let me put this away, and we'll be right back. All right, friends, and how are we feeling about that last little bit of beady goodness that we just looked at? How are we feeling about it? I agree. All right, so we are moving on to our last package. Well, I also have some Beady Bestie mail from Kristen. But guys, I want to do just its own video on that, because Kristen was sweet enough to get me the, like I said, the cat bundle earlier. And there's a couple other things, and I kind of just want to do a video just on that, because I have an idea about a necklace I want to make with that bundle. So that might be in tomorrow's video. So here we go. We have a little order from SilverSilk. And guys, these aren't like huge orders. These are just little, you know, bric-a-brac orders that I was fortunate enough to be able to place. Thanks to all of you guys for liking and subscribing and interacting with my videos. I appreciate you all so much. And I also appreciate Mr. Neeley, because this, my friends, was a free gift. I think this was the pipe chain that was in the other So I got one of the newer bundles that he had in his pop-up shop, the Oceanic bundles. And I did see this pipe chain in the blue bundle, and I was going to get the blue bundle just to get this pipe chain. But guys, the pink one really just kind of, I don't know, it intrigued me. So I was like, well, that's okay. And then Mr. Neelay sent me the pipe chain anyway. So, I mean, what an amazing day. So let's look at this little SilverSilk sticker. Look how pretty. Here she is, Miss America. I don't know, the front just with the pink and the gold, and this blue. And then here's our color story here. So we've got this lovely like gold color with the light blues, the mauves, and the pinks. I just thought that color story sounded gorgeous. So are we ready to do a flip? Oh, what a tease. We can see some stuff in here. Oh my gosh, you guys. That looks like morganite. Oh, that's so pretty. All right. Ooh, let's get it out. Let's open it. Here we go. This is the Oceanic in the pink. And also there was only 4 of these left when I ordered it. So of course I ordered it, which this one might be sold out now. Wow. And it was a total value of $53, and I believe this kit was $40 if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh, look at this chain. Okay, Neelay. Okay, Gemma, Gemma, can you stop? Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys, does anybody want to adopt an Appalachian mountain cat? Because I have one that might need a home if she don't stop. She's on the other side of the desk, but she's just having a grooming session, and I don't appreciate it. And it's just too hot to put her on the catio. It's too hot to close this door. So I'm beside myself at this point. All right, so first we're going to look at some SilverSilk 3-needle chain, and we get 5 feet of this, and it looks like it's in a beautiful bright silver. And I don't have a lot of this 3-needle chain. I actually only have one other little portion of it, and it's in like a gold color. So that's interesting. And you also get these little end findings. There's just too many animals in here, and they're all making noise at the same time. Danny, go lay down. Ma'am, go lay down. So this is what is the 3-needle chain, and it's just like very fine. I think 3 needles. I mean, I'm just guessing here, but it's 3 needles, hence 3-needle chain. But I think they take three pieces of wire and knit them together, and it creates this very thin but flexible. Very interesting. I'll be honest, of all the SilverSilk creations, this is the one that gives me I start having really good ideas. Like I've tried to macrame with this, and it didn't turn out that great. It was probably me, user error. But and then these little you could just glue them in there, however you do. So that's very thoughtful that he also provided the end findings. So I appreciate that. But we're gonna figure something out with this stuff here. I'm just going to put it right there. There it is. Okay. And next, we're going to put those in a safe spot. Next, we're going to look at our pipe chain. And we got 1 foot of this. And it's in this gorgeous pink and gold color. So we have our pink tubing. And it has this beautiful gold wire over it. Just lovely. Let's move these off to the side for a second. There we go. Oceanic pinks. So pretty. All right, and next we're going to look at 8.5mm high polished round natural morganite beads in a 15-inch strand, and these have a value of $18. And these are gorgeous. I love morganite. I love all of the beryls, but I just love morganite. So I think isn't morganite just like it's just some of the different beryls. I don't want to say stuff when I'm not 100% knowledgeable, but I've always just loved morganite. Like, is this blue? Is that aquamarine, or is that something different? Is that part of is aquamarine part of morganite? Is that part of the beryl family? I'm asking. I know you guys are so knowledgeable. Y'all will let me know in the comments. Just gently educate me in the comments. Okay, that's gorgeous. And next we're going to look at this 8mm champagne gold aluminum curve chain. Okay. It's very lightweight. It's a beautiful color. I'll be honest, this is not a chain that I would typically buy. It's very, aluminum is not usually something that I would normally buy, but this is a gorgeous, very lightweight chain. That's beautiful. We'll have to think about what we're going to use with this chain, because I don't know if I want to do jewelry with this chain or something else. But all right, next we're going to look at 12 millimeter smooth round natural pink shell beads. We get a 5-piece set. Oh, okay. And we also get 6 millimeter smooth round natural pink shell beads in an 8-piece set. These are gorgeous. Look at those. Oh, Nile. You did good, son. You did good with this one. Look at that. Hold on. I gotta put these in a dish. And we gotta do, oh no, for that to become one less piece set. Where did you go? I found you. Let's do a special roll call here and call some of these out. Look at that one. Do you see the rings? And push to the side. You can see those rings. Oh my gosh. And then this one's got like an eye. Look at that one. Wow. Oh, those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Those are so pretty. Yes. Let's move this stuff down. Okay, and then finally, guys, we are going to be looking at a smooth pink shell, excuse me, a smooth pink shell pendants, and you get 5 of these, and these are, looks like a couple different sizes. So we have 3 nice big focal pieces, and then we have 2 smaller pieces, which would, you could of course do a gradient design. Let's see, how are these drilled? You could do something like this, you know, and have that as a front portion, or you could just do this as a front portion, have these as earrings. Gemma, those are gorgeous. Love those. Wow, so this is a very, very pretty, a little unexpected, guys. I thought I was expecting, you know, the pink and the golds and stuff. I don't know, but this is gorgeous. Look at that from SilverSilk. All right, guys, so that is all my packages with the exception of Kristen's package. Oh my gosh, the cat just jumped onto the dog. And I don't want to open Kristen's package because we're at like 47 minutes, guys. And if I do that and then I do the project there, we're looking at like probably 2 hours. So let me get us together a little project here. Let me get my little thought process going, and we'll be right back. And we're back, my friends. So guys, I have to tell you, I had a really hard time deciding on what project for us to do today. Because I saw a really good, I have a really good idea for a project with the SilverSilk bundle. And it was going to involve wire wrapping those shell pieces onto that, pipe chain and making a necklace. But I think I want to play around with that a little bit, before I make it. It's kind of not quite a design on the fly project. So we're going to leave that one behind. And I also had an idea. I wanted to take that fish necklace apart because I had some ideas with the stuff from Jodie. But I've settled on the Gemstone Orphanage project because these blues just really kind of called out to me. And I noticed I don't have a bracelet on today, my friends. So we're going to make a fun memory wire bangle bracelet. So I'm going to bring in, this is some heavy duty booty, gauge memory wire from Bead. And I like this heavy duty wire because this is going to be and it's nice that I have some pieces already cut for myself. I didn't do that on purpose. And I think this piece will be just fine. And what I like about this heavy duty is because I have a little bit fluffier wrist, it fits a little bit nicer on my wrist than some of the regular thinner gauge memory wire. And also I'm going to be making a bangle, and so I'm just going to show you. See, it doesn't like strangle my wrist, right? I really like this one, this heavy duty one. The only problem with this is you can't always fit, like I was going to do 11-0 seed beads, but the 11-0s won't fit on this wire, so that's fine. But this is what we're going to do. So we're going to make a bangle. So I've got this is from all the Gemstone Orphanage. Now guys, I did add cubes from my anniversary box. Also, these are stars also from my anniversary box. So I just added everything together. We have I de-stranded these gorgeous little rices. And then from my stash, I'm going to bring in, this is an 8-0 check seed bead. And this is in like a purple iris. And then we have this O bead in a 9. And this is a metallic rainbow iris. So I'm bringing these two in from my stash. We also have some ball head pins here. And I've already made us some dangles. So what my thought process is to make a little dangle, a dangle bangle, my friends. We're making a dangle bangle. Perfect. Okay. So let's bring in our dangle bangle pliers here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make a loop on one side. And I have to decide, do I want the smaller loop or the bigger loop? These are Beadalon memory wire finishing pliers, but guys, I found they also make really killer like eye pins. So fun to use these. So we have two different size mandrels. So we have this really small one and we have this thicker one. I think I'm going to go with the thicker one, just because this memory wire is that heavy duty memory wire. So it will be hard for us to turn. It will be harder for us to turn a loop on the thinner loop. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to attempt. So we're sticking that right in. It's not sticking out. And then we're going to, and this is going to happen a lot, guys, because this is really beefy memory wire. So I'm going to have to go, oh no, what am I doing? This side. You know what? Let me try the smaller side. Maybe the smaller side will work. Because I don't want huge loops here. So maybe it'll be okay. Okay, we're getting there with the smaller size. And they don't have to be perfectly... Oh, that's ugly, isn't it? Look at that. What'd you do there, Kyle? Hold on, guys. I don't like that. Let me get some memory wire cutter. Cause that's ugly. I don't know what we did there. Yeah, Kyle, make a memory wire bracelet. It'll be fun, they said. Sure. Okay. Guys, always use these memory wire cutters for your memory wire. Don't be dinging up your pliers. I'm going to try my step bail making pliers because I don't know. That one when I was on the struggle bus. Let's go with this one. Maybe because it's a little bit bigger tool. It will be... How do we want this? Yeah, okay. Maybe because it's a little bit bigger of a tool, it'll be easier to hold. Okay, here we go. We're going in, friends. Oh my God. It's so thick. Okay, Kyle, you can do it. You got it, Kyle. Guys, regular memory wire is not this difficult. Look at that. Okay. I didn't know we was going to be doing calisthenics today, my friends. I'm not dressed. I'm in my pajamas. I don't have my gear. I was not prepared to do this kind of calisthenics. We're almost there. Good Lord. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So let me get my pliers here because I've bent it a little bit with my excessive force because I'm so strong. Let's try to close this up, shall we? Okay. Come on, Kyle. You got it. Just go ahead and close that loop. Let me just try this smaller one for a second. Just see if I can get in there and close that loop. And that's fine. It doesn't need to be a loop. I don't care as long as it's closed. That's fine. Whew, man, that was a workout, guys. I'll tell you what. Yeah, it was a whole workout. Okay. Oh my God, we got to make a loop on the other side eventually, don't we? Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay. Let me just fix this loop a little bit and make it sit on top of this wire. Okay, so this we know there's no scratchies there. All right. So how are we going to start this? Well, what my plan was to have these dangling interspersedly. So let's make one together because I don't know how many I'm going to need. So I have 7 here. So we'll make one together, friends. So basically we're just going to take this star and we're going to slide it on there with the pointy side up. And then I'm going to take 2 of these 8-0 seed beads. And you don't have to do this part if you don't want, if you're making this. But I think I want to do this because It'll add just a little tiny bit more length to our star, so it'll stick out better. This is just my thought process. So we're just going to do a simple loop here. So we're putting our plier right there, and we're going to just bend down to create that bend. And then we're going to cut, keeping in mind, there goes my light, keeping in mind that we want to make a decent sized loop here, because we are going to be sliding these over these O beads. And I think that will, so we're going to go about mid plier here, because we're going to be making a bigger loop, right? And sometimes if you go a little, then just move it down on the plier. There we go. So where are my other pliers? Goodness, got so many pliers. I went a little crazy with that one. So we're just going to break the neck here, and then we're going to settle this guy in. Here we go. All right. And that's a pretty decent loop, so that will fit right over our O bead, hopefully. Okay, so we have 8 of those guys ready to go. Phew, man. It is so humid in here, my friends. How are you guys dealing with this heat? Oh my goodness, it's absolutely insane. I'm sure it's hotter in other places, but today the heat index here, right outside of Knoxville, was 108 degrees. Blech. It was just gross. Right, so how do we're going to start this off. So I think we're just going to start it off with one of these 8-O's. We'll just slide that down. And then I guess I kind of have to figure what I want my pattern to be. And I'm going to have 2 star dangles at the end here probably. So we'll do a pattern and then we'll start these. So maybe let's throw one of these on. Okay. And then we'll use these as spacers and we'll space stuff out. Okay. That's pretty. So let's slide one of these on. I had thought maybe to put the stars, slide the stars on these as well, but oh no, guys, the holes are too small on these. I didn't check these beforehand. Well, darn it, that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Okay, well, let's try a cube then. I think the cube should slip on. They do. That's fine. It's going to be pretty. Okay. Okay, here's the question. So, do we want to start our stars now and have like, or do we want to start our stars here? Okay, I think I know what we're doing. I think, guys, I think. So what I'm going to do is, so do you think I'll have, let's see. Let's first space these out. So I'm going to throw 2 of these 9, I don't want to call them 9-O's, but I guess that's what they are, 9-O's. They're O beads and they're size 9, so they're a 9-O. Okay. We're going to slide 2 of those on and one of our star charms. And then I'm going to do one of these. And what I'm trying to do is to see if that's going to be spaced out enough. And then a cube. So we can alternate cube and round. Right? I just want to make sure that those stars are going to be spaced out enough. So they're not like hitting each other. Okay. And then 2 more of these. Okay, and then one of these, and we'll see if we like all these spacings too as well. Okay, so do we have, how many stars do we have on? Ka. You didn't even put a star. I was supposed to put a star on there, friends, and I totally forgot. My goodness. Goodness. All right, let's put a star on there. I'm like, I'm trying to see the spacing of the stars, but yet I only have 1 star on there. All right, now we put this on. All right, now let's bring this and let's see if we kind of like this spacing. Why are you not, is your hole not big enough? I should have probably tested all of these loops to make sure they all fit. See how this one's kind of like moving back and forth? That's kind of what I want. And I like that spacing. I just think this one's not, okay. Well, we'll have to redo that one. But do I like all the seed bead spacing in between? You know, we don't even have to use, okay, all right. We don't have to, I don't think I'm going to use the 8-Os. I don't think we need them. All right, which one of these? Guys, if you want to test, like, get a piece of wire or a head pin and get one of your beads and then just test it and see if it will go over. Okay, that one needs to be a little bit bigger. All right. You don't have to do that part, but I want them to, like, I don't want them to squeeze up, because if you just like put them on the wire and then put beads, they're going to squeeze up, right? And they're not going to move. They're going to be stiff and gross. And we don't want that. We don't. Let's put this one aside and let's just work with it. We might not need it. I don't know. Okay. So we are just going to, I'm going to use one of these at the end, maybe, just to kind of space that out. Okay. So let's drop on around and let's do 2 of these little guys. Or should we do 3? Decisions. 2 or 3, my friends. 2 or 3. How many did I just put on? 3? I guess we're doing 3. Let's see what that looks like. See, that'll slip right, and it'll play back and forth. Do we want 2 or 3? I kind of like 3, I'm going to be honest. Now we're going to slip on a cube. Okay. And then 3. And then we'll see if we like that spacing. Let's put these bigger ones back over here. I should have enough beads. Hopefully. All right. So what do? We say we're doing 3 of these. These are really cute. All right, 3 of those and a star. Make sure he fits over those, and he does. Okay. And we're going to put on a round. And then we're going to do 3 more. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Oh, let's check our spacing. I think that's going to be cute. I'm going to go with it. Just a fun, whimsical bracelet, my friends. Y'all know I love to do whimsy. I'm a rather whimsical individual, if I do say so myself. Guys, I think it's a superpower to be whimsical and magical. I think it's a superpower to be, we're not ordinary, right? We're extraordinary. Extraordinary, if you will, my friends. Don't ever be afraid to fly your extraordinary flag, because you are in good company, my friend. All right. So, yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow we can come on here if the weather is not too bad. We're supposed to, what's tomorrow? Well, technically today, Wednesday. I haven't gone to sleep yet, so it's still not tomorrow yet. Anybody else like that? Like, it's technically Wednesday because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I haven't gone to sleep yet, so it's still technically not tomorrow yet until I wake up. That's just how I see it. But we're hopefully going to do that bundle, and I can show you all the beautiful stuff I got from Miss Kristen. My beautiful friend Kristen, who is always spoiling me. And I think I have an idea of how I can spoil her back. But we'll see. Stay tuned. Okay. We're definitely going to need more stars, friends. Because we're going through this. I didn't realize we're going to have this many stars. But I'm not mad about it. I'm going to be honest. I kind of like it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I don't know if I'm going to have enough cubes. Oh my goodness. This is what we have so far. Guys, do you think that's too many stars? I don't know. Is there such a thing as too many stars? I mean, it's really pretty, but I don't know if I have enough stars. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm having decisions to make. So we'll have 7. Will take us to about halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, I might have to rethink this design because that might be too many stars. So maybe we do, okay, I think I have an idea. And I'm sorry that this is going to take for it. Guys, let me just pause real quick. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just didn't want to, this video is going to be long enough. So I think what we're going to do is, what if we do, okay. 1, 2, hear me out. Or what if we do, say we do 3 of these and then a star, because we're going to have stars on the end too. So what if we do 3 of these, right? And then we'll do 2 of these. Or should we do 3 of these for the star to be on? Let's see. Guess we'll stick with the 3. All right, and then we'll put a star on. Okay. And then maybe we can do 3 cubes. So we'll do like alternating. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Oh, that's right. Just one of those, Kyle. just one of those. I hope I have enough cubes. That's why I started out with the rounds, because I know I definitely have enough of those. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we could also put stars actually on the bracelet itself, like as a bead too. I don't know, that's interesting. Maybe if we have enough left, we can do a second bracelet to go with it. I don't know, that might be fun. You know, you could do so much with memory wire. Like, you can make it, like, it's a basic element, but you can do, like, so many different things with it. You can make, you know, multiple loops, like a 5 stack. You can make, like I'm doing now, just a single bangle. You can just do maybe a 2 wrapper, like, just, you know. Memory wire is great like that. And then you can do so much more, guys. You can do like double memory wire. Just making sure this one fits. I don't know. I should have probably checked all my stars prior. Okay, that one fits. All right. Now we're going to move into another section of cubis. And I think we should have at least another section. Yeah, we definitely have an, oh, thank you, my friends, for pointing that out, that I forgot to put the seed bead in there. All right. Yeah. And memory wire is also fun to play with if you've got like little kiddos that want to, hey, I want to make jewelry with you. You know, memory wire is easy for the kiddos. Definitely. You can do that little special project together. I can't wait to have grandbabies. I'm going to be making memory wire bracelets with all my grandbabies. Because, you know, stretch bracelets are fun too, but not really. I'm not a fan. I get really, I don't know. I get really nervous making stretch bracelets. I'm always worried that it's going to break. But they're fun and easy to make too. You could do a lot of things with stretchy bracelets. All right, this is cute. I like it that it's a little bit less stars, but I think it's cute that way. I think the other way was just a little too busy, my friends. Just a little too busy. Oh, I love these blues together. These crackle beads are so pretty. How much did I say I paid for them? I should have got more. I should have definitely got more of those. Oh, so pretty. Okay, good. Miss Gemma, I thought we were over this, ma'am. We had a discussion off camera. Kind of bummed out that these didn't fit on the memory wire, but we'll find some other fun stuff to do with that one. Okay, and one more cube, and that will probably be our last. That will probably be our last row of cubes. I think we're going to end with, I think we'll end with the rounds, which that works out pretty good. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I've got one little, well, we got 2 more stars left. And then maybe we'll make a really quick pair of earrings too. Because one of you had asked me if I could show you that wrap I did with the seed beads in between. So maybe we'll make a quick pair of earrings. And then I can show you guys how I did that. All right. Now, if I end it here... That's cute. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So let me put one of these 8/0s on. And then we're going to end it here. And ending these things is kind of tricky because you have to guesstimate about how much space you're going to need for your loop. So I'm going to give myself, I guess, about that much. And guys, always be careful when you're cutting these. Like, I always try to hold everything when I'm cutting, because if not, they will fly across the room and they may, you know, take out somebody's eye. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and attempt. Which side did I use? I didn't use that one. Did I start out with this one? I don't even remember now. I think I started out with this one. Okay. I think, is that too much wire? I don't know. Okay, guys, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, the struggle. Okay, I'm gonna switch over. I think I was, oh, that's too big. I was on the wrong size, wasn't I? My goodness. That's all right. Okay. That's a big, I almost said a bad word. That's a big old loop. I'm gonna cut some of this. Just a little bit. I'm just going to cut a little bit to resize my loop, because that loop is quite large. Again, making sure that my little scrap, that wasn't enough. Let's try again. Keeping the scraps. Okay. Now we're going to, let's try these pliers. I think I have to cut more off. I don't know. Okay, I hear things crunching, so that's not a good sign, my friends. That is not a good sign. Okay, I think we got to cut a little bit more of this off. Just going to take it off camera for just a second. I think I got to cut just a little bit more of this off. Now I think I cut too much off. We'll see. Okay. Come on, dude. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, it's so hard. Oh my gosh. Guys, I love this heavy duty. I love the heavy duty Jodie memory wire, but man, you guys, it is a workout. Okay, I gotta get some leverage here, because we're almost there. Ugh. Okay. Wow. So that was a workout, and also not a perfect loop, which is quite all right. I'm going to try to just manhandle it a little bit here. Okay. All right, I have these like 3 different pliers here. Whew, man. And now we just got to get it over the seed bead here without cracking the seed bead. Easier said than done, my friends. Easier said than done. Okay. Whew. I think we have mission successful. Oh my goodness, that was too much. That was too much. But look how cute this is. Let's put it on. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, that's just too, oh my gosh, you guys. See, that's why I put the little extra, and it fits fine. Look at the back, fits good. But this is why I put the little, oh, it's so cute. It's like dangly. Look how cute it is. But this is why I put the little extra seed beads there at the top, because if not, then this star would be like all the way up there. And I just like it having a little bit of dangle room to play. Okay. I'm super happy with that. It's whimsical. It's adorable. I love it. So we have these two stars here. So we're going to put those right on the end. Just happened to work out that way. And we are going to slide these guys onto the ends. So open these. Don't open these loops again, guys. Once you get these loops closed, like they are to stay shut forever. Do not open those loops ever again. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you though, guys, I'll feel comfortable. You know, I won't have to worry about, this is that heavy duty memory wire. So that's good. And like I said, it is a little bit bigger in diameter. So for a fellow fluffy wristed friends, I prefer that memory wire better. The other memory wire, like I have about a 7 1/4 inch wrist right now. And look how cute that is with the end dangles. And the regular, normal, thinner memory wire, just, I don't know, it's a little tight on my wrist sometimes. But this is super pretty. So guys, let's bust out a pair of earrings real quick. So let's make 2 of these dangles here. Or should we just use, you know what, give me a second. I'm going to go find my wire and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, and we're back. So I did make a really cute, super sweet earring, and I will show you guys. Well, there we go. And we did some little wire around those beads, and I did bring in one of these little column beads because I thought that would be fun to bring that in. Also, guys, I'm bringing in some 10-0 delicas because I like to use delicas because I just think they sit nicer than the round ones when you're wrapping over top of them. And then we are also going to be bringing in some of this, and you know what, I just thought of it. I wanted to clean this area up before I did this, and okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We'll just clean this area up real quick. I've got some dishes here. Okay. Put some stars away. We got too much going on here. So we need 1 cube. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Put it in there. We need 1 cube, 1 round. We need some of those. We need 1 of those. Okay, put these in the dish. We'll put all this stuff in the dish. Okay, and we're gonna put the dish over here. Oh, we forgot some. And then we're just gonna move these up here. Okay, there we go. Because we were done with those. All right, so we're gonna bring in some wire. And we have this 22 gauge wire, and I'm gonna cut myself if I can find the end. Where is the end? Oh, I see it. We're gonna cut ourselves about 10 inches. Get my ruler. And we're gonna cut ourselves about 10 inches. I don't know if we're gonna need that much, so that's a nice healthy little section of wire. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just straighten her out a little bit. Okay, I've got my nylon jaw pliers, and I'm just going to straighten this out just a little bit. And it's kind of a big piece, guys, so don't let it smack you in the face. Okay, that's good. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a wrap loop down here at the bottom. Like I said, this is a long piece of wire, so just, you know. So we're going to make a little bend, and then we're going to come in with our round nose pliers. And we're going to make a loop. So we're going over the mandrel, spinning that around and bringing that wire back to the other side. Sorry if I was off camera. And then I'm just going to take this wire and I'm just going to wrap it around here a couple times, like maybe 3 wraps here. Okay, there we go. So then that's what we have. Then we're going to come back here and we are going to cut this little dude. We're going to cut this little dude off. Where are you at, little dude? Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead, and if he's got any sticky outies, just going to go ahead and push them down. Okay. All right, so first we're going to put on, I'm going to cut this little top part because it's just sharp. I don't want to cut myself. I've already, look, I scratched myself. That's okay. Listen, if you don't bleed once in a while, are you even making jewelry? I don't know, friends. So we're going to go ahead and put one of those on. And then I'm going to put 2 of these delicas on. And it doesn't matter. I did pick a purpley one that does have some metallic. So it does fit in if it shows through the wire. And then we're going to throw on a cube. Okay, and then we're going to throw on 2 more delicas. And guys, you can certainly do this with 24 gauge as well. And then I'm just going to throw one of these columns on. Okay, so that's what we have. And we're just going to kind of straighten that up. But yeah, you can absolutely do this with 24 gauge wire, and it might actually be easier than the 22 gauge wire. I don't do really well with 24 gauge wire sometimes. But okay, so we're going to come up here and we're going to make a bend up here, but we're going to make sure we're going in the same direction as the loop on the bottom. So, and we don't need a big bend here, so we're just going to do a minimal bend there. And we'll probably fit in 2 wraps here. Okay. Okay, making sure that is all lined up. Straighten this out if you have to, if it's a little wonky. Okay. All right, now we're going to do our 2 wraps here. So that's 1, 2, and then coming down, let's see. So I guess this will be our front. Okay. So when we're coming down the second wrap, I'm going to lay it across this bead. And you guys know we've done this many times. But when we bring this around, we're going to bring this wire right under this bead. And then you can take it off the tool because it might get a little bendy. So then I'm going to continue to take this wire and wrap it around these seed beads here. Okay, we get another wrap. And then we'll find out. Okay, so this is our front. And it might get a little wonky. And then as we're bringing this around, we're going to bring it around the front of this bead. Okay. And then we're going to, again, bring this underneath. And then we're going to wire wrap around these seed beads. Okay. Coming around, this is, again, the front. And guys, it might get a little wonky. That's okay. Just be careful when you're adjusting. We'll have to adjust the top. Look at this. Like it's got osteoporosis. Look what happened. Because I was holding it not too tight, but we'll fix that. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to go across this bead and then bring it down, around, come back here to the back. You probably don't need 10 inches. Probably could have done it with 8 inches. What is going on with you? I've been having a lot of issues with these cutters, friends. I think it's time for a new pair. I hate to say it, but because we've been through some stuff together. All right, and so this is a little wonky right now, so we're gonna just kind of try to bend that back into shape, but we don't want to break the seed beads, obviously, underneath. It doesn't usually get that wonky. This one got really out of control a little bit. Okay. There we go. That's a little, well, so this one was a lot. This one came out a lot better. This one came out a little bit crazy. But I kind of want to adjust the loops. So let me adjust this loop more over to this side. And let's see how we're feeling about that. Yeah, I don't know, friends. I don't know what happened here. Let's just make this sure that this is all the loops are good. I think that's not too bad. I think I need to give myself a little bit of grace, friends. Okay, I think I do. All right, and now we're going to do this eye pin, and we're going to grab one of these stars, and we're going to do exactly what we did in the bracelet. We're going to do, put 2 of these 8-ohs on. Okay, and then we're going to make a loop, a simple loop. And guys, this doesn't have to be quite as a big of a simple loop as it was on the bracelet, because we're not going over any beads, so it can just be a normal size loop. That's fine. Oh, there's a little moth here. Just in time. We are almost over. Okay, and we're going to go ahead, break that neck a little. Just your simple, and then we're just going to open that back up. Oops, wrong side. Open that back up, and we're going to put it, and it doesn't matter. Because the star will probably spin around, and that's fine. Oh my gosh, Carl. What are you doing? Guys, I need to go. I need to take a break. My brain is fried. Excessive heat. Something's going on with Carl. All right, friends, and there we go. And then we're just going to put on, is this the front? Yep. Then we're just going to go ahead and put our ear wire on. Sorry, guys, that wasn't the most amazing example, but not terrible. Okay. And there we go. So there's our super fun wire wrapped earrings. Let's put this bracelet out. So it's in all her star spangled glory. Look at this bracelet, my friends. How stinking cute is that? I love this little set. This is going to be a fun set to wear. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a super long video. I do apologize, but at least we got to spend some time together, right? Okay, my loves, I will be back soon with our with Kristen's love mail. She deserves her own show, my friends. She certainly does. So until then, though, keep on playing your magical beans, my loves. Keep on being kind to yourselves and each other, and keep glowing and growing. You are doing so amazing right now. Just keep it up, my friends. Okay, talk soon. Bye.